What's up, Jarkko from Becoming Awesome, and today I'm from my home, and I wanted to talk to you about something that comes up a lot in my talks with people. I talk about my travels a lot with people, and they often say something like, "I want to do something like that too," you know, but I never do it because this might happen, or this might happen, or something might go wrong, or something like that. It's always some permutation of that that I hear a lot. And what I have to say for that is that don't care if something could go wrong. Like why do you even care? Like my commanding officer in the army had this saying that nothing would ever go wrong if you never did anything. So it's kind of the same ideology that's big in the background here, because when you start doing stuff, things will go wrong. I mean, don't worry, things will go wrong. Like, don't worry about things going wrong, because it's for sure something's gonna go wrong. But if you do enough stuff, if you're out there long enough, something's gonna go wrong. That's just a fact of life. I personally don't even acknowledge like what could go wrong. My mind state is always just what's possible, what can I do, what's the cool thing that could happen. I'm always focused on that, not on what, like, I mean, I'm human, of course I sometimes fall into that thinking, but you know, general like frame of mind should be that what's possible, what can I do, how do we do it, and you know, on the positive side of the things. And yeah, that's a good philosophy to take. Then you take a lot of action, and you know, things are gonna go wrong, and I'm not reckless, like I'm not stupid. Like, you have to be very thoroughly aware of things that could go wrong, of course, to take the necessary precautions. But you know, even with all the precautions you do, things are still gonna go wrong. But that should not stop you from doing whatever you want to do, because you know, it's like every time you get out of the door in the morning, something could go wrong, you know. And even if you don't get something could go wrong, so it's like, you know, it's just a fact of life that things could go wrong. So it's like, that's not an excuse. And you know, don't be afraid in life. It all goes back to what I talked about in my courage video, that it's really obsolete. Like, you know, things could go wrong, but they really don't go that wrong anymore. Like, there's it just generally like doesn't happen that much. I mean, of course anything is possible, anything would go terribly wrong, but you know, it just generally doesn't happen. You should not live your life in fear of what could go wrong. You should always be focused on what's possible, because you know, you're gonna die anyway. So it's like, it's lots just on a grander scale, that same grander scale, that same idea that you know, things are gonna go wrong anyway. So fuck it, let's have fun while they're going wrong. Yeah, I mean, I've had my share of like things going wrong, like running out of money while I was in Macau wasn't a fun experience for sure. But I mean, it wasn't like I was like I'm running out of money. I mean, I was stressed out, but you know, it's like, you know, you deal with it. If something goes wrong, you just deal with it, and you know, it's like, it's not something to really fear. And yeah, that's like what I wanted to talk to you about today. Just get that out there, like that whole idea. And you know, if I run into this discussion again, I can just reference this video, and because it's really a common theme that I hear from people. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next time. It's a boiling hot day in Finland. I have to get out of the sun before I burn, and props to the global warming. Thank you for watching. Bye.